It's almost like herding cats. And of course that one's peeing and that one walks under it like a waterfall. Yep, look at you. Alright, we made it. Right on. Hey. Come on, little guys. Okay. Walked under the yellow waterfall. So we got these 5 pairs loaded up. Last night we had 2 calves. This heifer had one. She is not really acknowledging her calf. So we sprinkled that powder on it. It's called Orphan No More. Kind of gets the cow to lick the calf and hopefully help them form a bond. And that cow had a calf. It's doing good. They're both bulls. We're gonna take off here, drop these off so they can stay healthy and have some space. Just gonna mark down 2 more bulls here. So that brings us up to 26 bulls. And it looks like we're at 29 heifers. So this building site is called Kenny's. Hey, somebody left one. In the farming community, a lot of times pieces of land are named after the previous owner. So of course, Kenny used to live here. Dad rented his land for a number of years, and then after he passed away, his family sold it, and we got the opportunity to buy it by being the highest bidder. We're gonna be bringing about 35 pairs over here over the next weeks, and so it's gonna fit a lot of pairs. Today we're gonna try to finish cleaning out that bin with the grain bag. Hopefully we got time. We're running low on corn in the bunker again, so we're gonna be dumping it just right in there with the dump truck. As you can see, it's muddy as heck around here. We're not gonna be able to get around with a big semi. We're gonna be getting stuck and it's gonna be frustrating. Hopefully the dump truck handles it pretty well. A couple other things going on. We got a bull buyer coming down today, checking out some bulls, picking out the one he likes. We got John Deere mechanic coming to look at our loader tractor. It's been underpowered. I think the turbo's going out of it. So I'm gonna start shuffling some equipment around. We got a bunch of stuff to move. Try to see if that dump truck will get started. So we need that dump truck and we need that tractor way up there. We're gonna have to move the bale processor, the manure spreader, the bobcat. So hopefully all 5 of these things start. I guess get started with the bobcat. Let it preheat a little bit. A little something we call the machinery shuffle. Oh! That sucks. We'll give her one more try. It might be a long day. Come on, girl. Woo! Not gonna lie, I didn't think it was gonna fire. Last one. Sure you gotta preheat a little bit. Yep. Look at that. Green tractors everywhere. Just the way God intended. Walk back and get the truck. Start sucking some kern. So we got chuck a little ground hay back here to cover these holes up, otherwise it just flows out of the back. We do have 2 very capable semis. They'd get stuck out here. One thing that's nice about grain bags is they're sucking out a lot of that dust, so you don't really need to wear masks. You probably still should, but it just helps. Just figured it out. It's like an exhaust.
Restricting how much air went through, and I turned that up and it started booking.
I looked at the handle a few times. Yeah, you figured it out, and now that thing runs how it says it should.
Well, finally, huh?
Yeah.
A book would have been nice.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why that would have been moved, but
well, We pulled at 120 miles. It probably vibrated.
Yeah.
Yep.
A few more times of that and we'll maybe have the bin cleaned. I wonder if that has any words on it. Open and closed. And it was very much closed. You know, you see these things in videos, and I think this one's even advertised at 4,000 bushels per hour, which is about 4 semi-loads an hour. It took us about an hour and a half to fill one semi, so obviously that wasn't right. Now it runs so fast, especially with that small dump truck, we need 2 people. I'm back to help Dad finish up feeding, and then we'll both get that sucked out real quick. We are mudding. It's funny how when things were dry it was nice that it was warm, but now that it's wet we kind of need things to freeze because things are getting deep. Well, I'm glad you didn't figure out how to get out of there. What the heck? She could have been running all over heck. But you know that pen in the barn that's like the medium loafing area, the one, and there's those 2 gates that we chained together? Yeah. They weren't chained together.
Where was the cow?
She was in, but they were like a foot apart from each other. She was standing right there.
She wasn't in the office or breaking the window
out? No, she wasn't signing your checks or nothing. Just the cattle out in the corn stalks left to feed. Dad saw one was hanging back. We might have missed one when we were sorting them off, so something might have been born out there further away last night. Can you show me where your kid is? Looked like her front 2 quarters were sucked on too, so that's a good sign. Yeah, she's coming. Because I don't know if I'll be able to find that calf in 160 acres. Bye. Bye. Come on. Help me out. Follow the leader. I have your child. Bye. That calf. It's like 100 pounds. Hopefully she follows. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna wait for Dad on that one. If I put it back in, it's just gonna hop back out. At least 94 pounds. That was a big sucker. We're getting down in there. We're getting there. That kink in the hose made this load take about twice as long as the last one, so we're gonna cut that and get that bad part out of there. Customer looking at bulls is here, so Dad's gonna be showing him the bulls. Oh man. Well, it's nice not having to intervene, but I don't think that calf sucks yet.
Table for 4, setting for 1.
We're gonna have some lunch. Did I tell you how big that calf is out in the cornfield?
No.
I gotta say at least 94.
Oh.
It was a behemoth.
I see. We might have to get that up before it rains.
Dad's coming back home with the semi. Today's Friday. In a couple days on Monday, weight limits are coming on, so you can't drive down the road with a full semi. So he just got rid of some corn. Not only that, we've got plenty in the bunker right now and we got some moisture coming. Plus, since we sold some critters recently off this farm, we're not going through corn as fast. So with that moisture and the fact that we're feeding less corn every day, just a little bit, we don't want a bunch of it going bad. So we're gonna actually try to get the semi back here, I think, clean the rest of this bin out with the grain bag, and then park that semi back in the shed so it stays dry and doesn't go bad. Let's hope we don't get too stuck back here. It might all fit in the front, you think?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Go on now, get in there.
Bye.
Bye. My dad's mean to me.
Yeah, let her fly. Give that thing for a spin. Just about done. We're getting there. Alright, we got a half empty shed, half full, depending on which way you think about it. And we got 1, 2, 3 tractors and the dump truck that I need to come back in. Okay, I guess we had a calf. So these two from earlier today both need shots, and then that newborn over there, that's gonna need some iodine spray, optimizer gel, and a shot. Last time we used that, I forgot to mention it. My cousin down the road in Letcher actually is making these, I think, 80 bucks. Drop your email below if you want one. There's those kind of sleds, store bought. You might think, well, this is just the same sled, what's the difference? Well, since it's half a barrel, when those calves try to stand, they just slip right back in and they're not falling out. I remember one time last year, I was running late for a semester test. We were leading a cow up, her calf needed up for some reason, and this was a mean cow. And that calf kept standing up in this sled and falling out. And so I remember Dad just running by trying to pick the calf up and put it in the sled as carefully but as swiftly as he could. And it was a mess. That calf came out like 4 times. But these sleds, the calf just slips back in there. Not only that, if you saw when I went out there, I just rolled it up, tipped the calf in, and I was on my way. You don't even have to pick it up if the calf is standing. Put your email below, say I want one. I'll link you up with my cousin. They're at a Letcher, South Dakota here. No, that's not her. Bye. Yep. So muddy. Last time we were getting in the side-by-side, Dad was thinking out loud. He said, let's see, if I drive, Cole has to open the gate.
And this time Cole headed right for the driver's door.
Also, when we were driving by, we saw another cow had a calf in that in the 17-acre pasture. So we got more doings. Yeah. That's one of my first of those 12 heifers we bought this summer and had bred. So that's the first time something that I owned calved on your land.
There'll be an extra charge for that.
Okay, because usually my cows are over at Jeff's and he helps calve them. Actually, he calves them. Jeff, I'm sorry.
We pull him out when he gets stuck.
I guess.
Yep.
Grab the iodine.
That suck?
I think he peed all over me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You're a mess.
Yeah, I'd say he definitely peed all over me. It's alright, I'm into that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's called wet work. You ever seen that one movie?
Nope.
It's a joke. Come on, mama. Bye. Oh. She's ran about at least a half mile. There you go. Going to check back on that heifer, see how she's coming along. There's actually about 20 other cows standing around her right now. So I assume she had it and she's yelling at it because she's just confused or excited. A big group of cows around. Yeah, it looks like she's licking it. So I'm glad she had it by herself.
You're witnessing a baby shower in the wild.
Oh, wow.
Everybody came.
It came from miles.
She's jealous. The rest of them are happy. You horrible person. Cow slash clay.
Yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. She's licking it.
Yeah, it's in a nice spot on a hill in the sun.
Best thing we can do is leave them alone.
You reckon?
Unless we go see what it is.
Unless we give us some optimizer gel?
We can do that.
Alright.
We can do this too. So
Oh.
we can do this.
Okay.
The only thing we can't do is give an orange tail.
Okay. My math is right. I want to say that's like 5 calves on the day. That's a really good day. Last thing we're gonna do, we got the stuff for the tags, we got the shot, we got scour gel and everything. So we're gonna go do this calf over here. Looks like a long calf.
Okay. I didn't bring a pen.
About enough claving for one day. More claving?
If it goes good, why not?
Okay, bring on all the claves. Every one of you. All 40, 35 of you.
Except the ones that are gonna have trouble.
Only the easy ones. Well, that calf was easily 100 pounds. It was a big sucker. We definitely don't run into that place very often. A lot of calving done today.
If you look at, if you want to go back and show them, but that cow, a very large frame cow. That's not your run-of-the-mill medium frame Angus cow.
Schmedium? She wasn't Schmedium?
No.
Not a Schmedium. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. And we definitely appreciate it a lot.
Thanks, guys.
So we'll see you next time. Have a good one. In the words of Billy Madison, it's cool to pee your pants.